DeFi Darius, Digital Asset Junkie TV. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. I hope everybody's doing well on this Sunday, July 19th. Bitcoin's at 108,000. We are sitting high. We are sitting high and stoically. XRP's at $2.19. All right. Today we're going to get real about crypto. All right. We're going to get real about crypto. So I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna start this video off with this. We will never see a coin at 100,000 like Bitcoin. Okay, it's not gonna happen. All these coins that people are pumping, all these meme tokens and all that. You know, like, come on, man, it's not gonna happen. If it comes back, let's timestamp this video. If it does happen, hey, man, this ain't financial advice, bro. You're not supposed to be taking advice about your finances with a guy on the internet, okay? But it's not going to happen. You guys, but before we get into it, before we get real about crypto, we're getting so real. This is going to be probably one of the realest videos about crypto. It's probably only going to have like 100 views, which is a shame. But anyways, hey, you guys, please go to my X account. Please give me some likes, all right? Please give me some likes. You know, we can start off with likes. I really want the retweets. You know, let's be hospitable, okay? All right. So we're gonna talk about Rick Edelman. All right. So Rick Edelman, he's one of those guys, one of these, you know, legacy stock guys. You know, a lot of people are afraid. They were afraid of digital assets, you know, because, you know, obviously it didn't have any legal clarity. All right. So we're starting to get legal clarity. We got the Genius Act just came in, the Clarity Act. There's a few other legislations that, you know, was put forward. So, you know, crypto's becoming mainstream, people. All right. All right. So Rick Edelman, all right, this guy's not just he's not just a nerd sitting around. This guy has a high net worth, all right? He got his bones investing, playing with other people's money, and winning, okay? This guy's a winner, all right? He's a billionaire, you heard me? So let's listen to what he has to say about crypto as he talks to this nerd.
Speculative thing, and it isn't something that most ordinary investors should go anywhere near.
Right. And all of this erosion.
The nerd right here with the slick back hair, you know. Come on, you know he's a nerd. Come on now, don't be like
over
that.
time. High fees, daily reset, something like that. I guess the good news here is there's now very easy ways to allocate money to crypto, and for advisors, it's fully compliant. You're in an ETF format, right?
Exactly right.
The bad news is these are very complex products. You got very high fees, and you have very high risk. Right? I mean,
it's the same thing as you have in the stock market. You have some pretty secure, understandable, low-cost ways like S&P 500 funds, and then you've got funds that invest in penny stocks on an inverse leverage basis. So like in any investment category, you've got to do your due diligence. You have to make sure you understand what you're investing in. Avoid the get-rich-quick nonsense. Crypto is meant to be a long-term hold, just like the stock market.
Crypto is meant to be a long-term hold, just like the stock market. You guys hear that? All right, that's why it's good to buy layer 1 tokens where you can stake. If it's a technology you can possibly use, you know, that's another asset, you know. Come on, y'all, we got to think. Let's think, man. All right? So we should follow guys like Rick Edelman, all right? We should definitely follow guys like this. One, you know, he's a tycoon, all right? I think his net worth is like $8 billion. You know, he's a tycoon, all right? Not only that, you know, he's opening up. He's letting people know. He's putting himself out there to talk about the unknown, all right? This is uncharted territory, all right? Let's be clear. Warren Buffett was one of the only whales to really win within the last 7-8 years, okay? He's constantly winning, making smart investments. Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger. You guys get it? All right? So I'm not going to divulge too much, right? But my mentality, I'm taking how they, Warren Buffett, he's all about three. Okay, you buy big, you go hard on companies that aren't fully developed yet, and you're getting a good price. All right, you pick three and you go all in. All right. That's why when it comes to blockchain, all right, you have AI, gaming, and gambling. Okay, all right, those sectors, gaming and gambling, and the ISO 0200 compatible tokens, man. That's it, man. What? Let's not play, man. Let's go hard. Get your bags ready. Go hard and wait. You hear what I'm saying? Be patient. Stake your token. You can actually stake your tokens, man. And we're going to talk more about that. Please like and subscribe.
It's meant to diversify the portfolio, just like the stock market. And if you try to engage in a get-rich-quick, I'm going to make money on a free, risk-free basis, chances are you're going to get what you deserve.
It sounds like the same thing as investing in the stock market, essentially. You sound essentially like Jack Bogle investing in index funds.
And the difference,
you want to speculate, here it is, but you're probably going to lose money long term.
And on the other hand, if you recognize that portfolio diversification, portfolio rebalancing, dollar cost averaging, tax loss harvesting, all of this applies to investing, and crypto should be a part of that.
You have been an advocate of long-term index investor for decades, saying the average investor is better off in low-cost indexing for both stocks and bonds. You've also been a big advocate for crypto for a while. What is the argument that crypto should be a part of your overall investing portfolio, and how much? I know it depends on age groups, but give some advice. What are you telling your clients now?
Well, I'll give you two pieces of this. Number one, Bitcoin clearly over the past 15 years of its existence has been the best performing asset class in history, bar none. It is widely expected to continue that track record over the next 10 years. So on an attitude of trying to create wealth long term, crypto makes a lot of sense. Second, most importantly from investment advisors' perspective, Bitcoin's price movements are independent of all other asset classes. The prices don't move in sync with stocks or bonds or real estate or gold or oil or commodities, and that makes it a perfect addition to a diversified portfolio. If you engage...
This video was taken about a month ago. I know you guys are looking at the price. Like I said, today's Sunday, July 29th. Bitcoin's well over 100,000. Well, not well over. It's at 108,000. Just felt I should say that.
Balancing, which all investors ought to do periodically. Owning Bitcoin helps to lower the risk of the portfolio while improving the returns. A risk-adjusted profile is one of the big claims to fame of adding Bitcoin to a diversified portfolio.
It's really the big claim for adding to anything. I mean, why do I need a new asset class? Okay, I have stocks, I have bonds, I have a nice fund for short-term money. I have a money market fund, and I have a little bit of gold. Why should I add Bitcoin? Your point is diversification, lower volatility, potentially adding to returns. Those are good reasons.
That's all there is to it. In other words, if you believe in modern portfolio theory, if you believe in Harry Markowitz and his Nobel Prize-winning research that says investing is as much about risk as return, we want to manage that risk. We want to diversify so that we don't have 12 eggs in one basket. We have 12 eggs in 12 baskets. Well, if I can add a new basket, if I can further diversify my risks to protect myself on the downside while preserving my potential for upside, why wouldn't I want to add the newest asset class, the first one to be invented in 170 years?
Come on, man. Y'all heard what he said, man. Y'all heard what he said, man. Okay, Rick Edelman. I mean... There's going to be books written about this guy, all right? All right, he's the Digital Asset Council of Financial Digital Asset Council of Financial Professional founder, okay? All right, so, I mean, Sunday, June 29th, 2025, that doesn't mean nothing, all right? But after what people are speculating is going to happen, books are going to be written about guys like this, all right? Legislation's getting put through. It's making it easier and easier for people to come out and be honest about their investment strategy when it comes to digital assets, man. And it's in plain sight. All right. Can you guys see it? Let me know if it's obvious. You heard me. This isn't about giving financial advice. This is about talking shit and winning. All right? That's what this is about. All right? So please, man, like and subscribe. Go to my X account. Y'all know how I am, man.